What's going on, man? Welcome back to another video. It's your brother Tren Genius at you again with another powerful video. Okay, don't change this video. Stop scrolling. All right, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video and if it helped you out. Okay, also, if I say something that resonates with your soul, comment below what you thinking, okay? Because we like to read the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up right now if the title caught your attention. All right. So yeah, y'all, got my shirt off. It's a little humid in here tonight. Y'all know I'm in Thailand, so you know I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. Okay. Just think of me as a guy at the beach. All right. But anyway, I want to tell y'all something because I was just talking to a friend of mine about this. All right. It's a lot of people that are living life right now and they don't know what they here to do on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it everywhere. Okay. And I know I make fun of people like that sometimes, but on a serious note, you know, I call them NPCs or bots or whatever you want to call them, Decepticons, whatever. But I just be joking around. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are NPCs, like non-player characters, simply because they don't know who they are or they don't know what their purpose is in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are just living, you know what I mean? Like in a repetitive cycle every day from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And, you know, this is why if you a chosen one, it's hard for you to hang around people who live like that, because it's not a creative way to live. It's not how human beings are supposed to live, right? So a lot of people just simply don't know what God has made them to do on earth. And they just doing what they've been taught to do by the world. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the reality is when you realize who you are, and when you realize like your abilities and your capability, when you know who you are, because it takes a long time for people to really come to this realization in their life's journey. All right. But when you know this, it's like you unlock everything that's being held back to come in that you want. You know what I mean? And this is why you see people who you see older people who not living in their purpose, young people. It don't matter. It don't discriminate. Okay, not being aware of your purpose don't discriminate. White, black, fat, skinny. And here's the thing about it. Like, we all grew up. Like, I know I grew up. I wanted to be a music artist at first, right? Okay. I tried doing music for a long time because the reason why I was trying to do music was because I grew up listening to music all the time, you know, hanging around my relatives and stuff. So in my mind, as a young kid, I'm growing up thinking that's what I supposed to do because it looked cool and everybody was having fun. Who, you know what I'm saying? Like, it looked cool. I seen the older people doing it. So I tried to teach myself how to do it, but that was not my purpose. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people do this. You know, remember in school, like when we was going to school back in the days, and they always say, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then everybody always like answer the question, like one by one, all the students answer the question. What did everybody say? You notice everybody say the same shit, right? Like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to play basketball. I want to be a model. You know what I mean? Because this is all some people know, because this is all they see. But the truth of the reality is this, folks. This is what you got to understand. It's so much shit you can be in the world. It's ridiculous. You can be anything, bro. You don't have to be the main career. You feel me? Like that everybody got. You don't have to be to do the main stuff that everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo talent could be in welding stuff. Like, you might not even know that because, again, a lot of people think that they have no talent, and they think that they supposed to be doing what everybody else doing. Okay? Like, you don't have to be a nurse just because you want to make money. And see, that's another trick that people don't understand too. A lot of people do stuff for money. You do not find your purpose in working for money. You don't. You might get money, yeah, but it's not really what you were created to do. You know what I mean? And this is what a lot of people are not unhappy. And this is why a lot of people don't never get their blessings. This is why a lot of people they never experience big breakthroughs. You know what I mean? Because you cannot be doing stuff like even a job. That's why I tell y'all this all the time. Even a job is not people's purpose. It's not your purpose to work at McDonald's. You know what I mean? It's not your purpose to, it's not your purpose to, fold boxes up and pack a truck. You doing this for money. And it's like a lot of people, they don't understand that, like they literally, a lot of people don't understand the reason why they never get ahead in life and why they never really, be happy and shit like that. It's because they doing stuff for money. Like, that's like damn near like selling your soul pretty much. You selling yourself to make money, but it's not what you purposely are here to do. So, like, it took me a long time to figure out, like, my whole talent is like coaching people, giving advice. Like, that's my gift. Like, I give advice to people, and I give like ideas to people. I didn't know that shit. But this is how you figure it out, and this is how I figured it out, and this is how I be telling people how to figure it out all the time. Like, you really gotta stop. Like, you really gotta stop and just meditate and just think. Like, you gotta think about yourself. Like, what do I do that's really good, and I can do it so good that I don't even really need to try? You gotta ask yourself that question. You gotta ask yourself, like, what was I doing when I was young? Like, how was I acting? How was I behaving? You gotta ask yourself like real life questions like this if you want to find your purpose. Like, you gotta ask yourself, like, why do I behave like this? Why do I dress like this? Why do I want to wear these type of clothes? Why do I like to do this and do that? And you also can ask yourself questions like this too to find your purpose. You got to ask yourself, like, why do I get in trouble when I do this? Or why do I feel bad when I do this? I mean, if you went to jail one time, you got to say, well, why did I go to jail? Why was I in jail? Or if you was in a relationship, you can ask yourself, why did he leave me? Like, really ask yourself the truth. And here's the thing about it. You can't lie to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if you a woman and you was in a relationship with a man and he left you or something, you can't lie and say, I left him, because you lying to your purpose. You're not really understanding how the universe is trying to get you to understand who you are. Because the thing you got to understand about your purpose in life, you living it right now. Like, you literally living in your purpose right now, but you don't know it until you actually can see why things are happening the way it's happening in your life. Like, I give you some examples. Like, first of all, notice, like, when you live in your purpose in life, like what you made to do, everything come naturally. It won't be like you trying to do it. It won't be like, like for instance, if you try, like I said, if you're trying to be something like a music artist or a rapper or something, you won't have to try to make a song. You'll be like, shit, Eminem or Lil Wayne or Jay-Z or something. You'll know how to rap naturally. Like it's effortless. For an example, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston could sing and hit pitches that nobody could hit on earth, because it was natural to her. I don't even think she had to learn how to sing. You see what I'm saying? Like your purpose, your purpose is something that's God given to you. It's given to you, like it's in you already to do it. You just gotta figure out what it is. And another thing too, you gotta keep in mind is like when you want to find your purpose in life, like you can't live in other people's purposes. You know what I mean? Like I said, just because this dude played basketball don't mean you can go out there and be like Jordan too. Shit, Jordan was one of a kind. He was in his purpose. And then after Jordan got out of the NBA, he had a passion for NASCARs. Then he had a passion for golf. So Jordan's purpose is sports. You got to understand, this is how it happens, bro. Like, think about Stephen Curry. He can shoot 3-point shots like anywhere on the damn court. Like, it's nothing to it, while everybody else they can't do that like magically like that. It's because ever since he was born with a purpose for playing basketball, man. This is a secret you gotta know. Everybody has a purpose to do something, but you gotta figure out your purpose. Nobody can tell you what you're supposed to be. And this is why I say you gotta ask yourself serious life questions like why, what was your past like? Why did you go through this? Because your purpose is always trying to get you to understand what it is. Like when you dealing with stuff in life, it's always about your purpose. If you going through something right now and you going through a situation, it's because it's trying to get you to understand your purpose. Like I said, when you have purpose and you doing what you're supposed to be here to do, everything come to you, man, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're not doing anything else. Like when you're not living your purpose, it's like you got bad luck almost. You feel me? It's like nothing go right for you. And you be wondering like, man, why ain't nothing going right for me? Why this happened, man? I can't, you know what I'm saying? You just be feeling like you stuck, like you'll be feeling like, dang, I can't get ahead. It's because you're not doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing on earth, man. You're trying to do something that you're not created to do. And like I said, this is why a lot of people, this is like I was telling my friend, because she had a problem with her figuring out her purpose. But this is why a lot of people this is why a lot of people get in trouble. This is why a lot of people have bad luck. This is why a lot of people negative shit happens in their life and they don't understand the reason why it's happening is because the universe is trying to get them to understand this is not for you. You know what I mean? Like if you in the streets and you selling whatever, something bad, right? Of course you're gonna be, of course you risking your chances and you can potentially go to jail. You're not supposed to be doing that. But again, when you selling your soul for stuff, this is when negative stuff happen to you. Bad stuff come to you. You feel me? So that's the number one. That's another thing you got to ask yourself. Am I doing this because I like to do it or I love to do it, or am I doing this to make money? And if it's for to make money, money never gonna come to you. I'm serious. This is how I was when I was going through my struggle, trying to figure out, what can I do on earth? Like, bro, I couldn't, no matter what I could, man, I was always struggling, man. I was always struggling. I was going through such a bad time, hard times. I did not know what the hell I was supposed to do. I was trying to figure it out. Now, that's the thing you got to understand. If you trying to figure it out, it'll come to you. You'll figure it out. You feel me? But if you ain't trying to figure it out, like what you really good at and what you really know how to do, it'll never come to you because you don't want it. Many are called, but chosen are few. The ones that's chosen was the ones who answered the call. Chosen ones are the ones who figure out what they supposed to do and they go do it, regardless of what people say, regardless of how everybody feel about it. If you chosen, if you doing what you was called to do, you ain't chose for nothing if you ain't doing what you was called to do, period. And it has to be something on earth. Like that's another thing a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people sit around and do nothing for humanity. They do nothing for the world around them. They do nothing for other people. And they claim to be this and they claim to be that. That's another thing about your purpose and your passion. Like it's always going to be something to help other people. Like if your purpose is to be a fisherman, you ain't fishing to feed yourself. You fishing to feed other people who don't fish good. If your purpose is to go out to sea and catch lobsters and crabs and all that, your purpose is designed because you need to feed people who can't go out to the sea and know how to catch crawfish and all that seafood and stuff. You see what I'm saying? So your purpose in life is always something that helps other people. Okay? And this is how you begin to get access to all the shit that you ever wanted to have. Everything will start going right for you. Everything will start. Nothing will go wrong if you're doing your purpose. It won't. Everything. It seems like everything go right. You be walking around thinking like, man, I'm just so lucky. I'm so blessed, man. Everything start happening for you. The right people start coming to you. You'll begin to get resources that you never could have got. You know what I mean? If you doing your purpose and whatever it is, you get a computer, or your computer will come to you. Universe will send you a computer like, hell, here, I'm gonna give you the computer to do it. Here, I'm gonna give you a card so you can get there and do it. If you ain't got nothing that you want, it's because you're not living your purpose. That's the reason why you're not living. That's the reason why a lot of people, okay, and if it's you, it's okay. This is a video to help you understand how to do it, okay? And if you want to talk to me personally, I'm also really good at figuring out what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? I figured out a lot of people's purpose in life, and they done started doing it and being successful at it. And I done also told people what they good at, and they never did it. And they struggling right now, and they having a hard time. They don't know what to do. They ain't got the right finances. They just living that normal mundane life cycle. After I done told them exactly what they good at, and they never did it or even finished it. That's what will happen if you're not doing what you created to do on earth. It will seem like a dark cloud is over your life or something. But the moment you start doing what you're here to do, I swear on everything happened at the right time. All the finances that you ever need will start coming to you naturally. Good people start surrounding you to do the same thing. It's like you begin to attract everything that you couldn't attract when you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do. And like I say, man, you have to be very careful when you're around other people, okay? Because other people can block you from figuring out your purpose because they'll get you doing stuff that they want to do and you don't supposed to be doing it. You don't supposed to be copying other people. You don't supposed to be hanging out where all these people, all these friends hang out, or even people in your family. You don't supposed to be kicking it and doing what they doing because they got their own purpose too if they found it. So once you tap into who you are and your purpose and your personality of what you good at in life, I don't give a damn if you're supposed to be a chef. Once you find that chef ability, because you know you can cook, if you use it to fuel people, make people more healthier, if you use that cooking gift to feed, numerous amounts of people, if you use that cooking gift to open up a restaurant, it'll be nothing for you to get that money to open that business, that restaurant, if that's what you're supposed to be doing. I'm telling you, this is how it works, bro. If you got the gift of cooking and you cook like none other, that's probably your gift that God gave you. And if you wanted a food truck, it'll come to you. You'll get everything come to you to get that food truck. You find your cooking gift and you just know that that's what you're supposed to be doing. Man, you might ride down the street and somebody have an old truck in their yard and it's for sale. And then you go ask how much it costs. You knock on the door and the person be like, I don't even want to sell it. I'll just let you have it. How did that shit happen like that? Because you found the purpose, bro. Once you tap into your purpose, it's like everything come to you, man. It's like everything just open up for you, and it's like you be blessed because you found it. Like me, people can't never. Well, a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people have, except for a few people I know of. But A lot of people can never get on YouTube like me and just make video after video after video talking about all kind of topics and stuff like that naturally without even studying, without even doing nothing. I do that naturally, bro. And I've been doing this for the past 10 years naturally. Like, you know, I'm out here in Thailand, you know, I'm bragging again, y'all. I'm bragging, but y'all know, I just like to say that. But like, you know, me being out here in Thailand, for instance, I didn't get to Thailand because I wanted to go to Thailand. Yeah, I wanted to come to Thailand, but I'm trying to get you to understand something. I didn't get to come to Thailand. I would not have probably be out here traveling the world if I wasn't doing my purpose. Because God wouldn't have let me do it. God would have not taken me across the whole world to BS around and to mess with girls and go get into do some bullshit. He wouldn't have let me do it. It would have never been allowed. Something would have happened to keep me from coming out here. But it didn't happen. It did, because that's what I'm doing my purpose, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just bragging a little bit to let y'all know, like, for me, I'm just giving y'all an example of my own self. For me, what I do, this teaching and stuff I do, everything come to me right times and stuff like that because I'm doing the purpose. What I don't know what you're supposed to be doing, but this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's what I'm saying. You have to figure out what's your bread and butter, man. And I'm telling you right now, not to look down on you or nothing, but it damn sure ain't no job for no check. I don't give a damn how long you be at a job to make a damn paycheck. You never gonna have the money that you desire, and that you never will have full, complete abundance and prosperity because you're not doing what you really supposed to be doing. You just doing for money. It'll never work. You'll never get rich. You'll never have right things happen at the right time. You'll always be struggling. Everything. And this shit gets deeper, y'all. It gets deeper. Like, it ties into even your health. Even your health reflect you not living your purpose if you ain't living your purpose. I'm telling you, man, it's serious. And another thing I want to tell y'all with too is this. Your purpose, and I know a lot of people watch my videos, like, your purpose is not to be a Bible thumper. A Bible thumper is not a purpose. Okay? As much as I love God, and you do too, I hope you do, or hopefully believe in something, you're not gonna find purpose in quoting scriptures. That's not a purpose. That's just something. That's a tool for you to learn who you are. The Bible is a book to teach people who they are, their own identity. It's not to tell you to go tell other people what you believe in. It's a book tool. It's a tool, like a manual to tell you. It's trying to get you to figure out what the hell you are. You know what I'm saying? But everybody can't go heal people and redeem people. That's not everybody's job. Everybody's job is not to preach. That's not everybody's job. You got to figure out your job. Okay, so I hope this message really helped a lot of y'all, man, because I know it's a lot of people out here, especially in our generation nowadays. A lot of people just don't know what the hell they supposed to be doing on earth. And not only that, but a lot of people are just living and copying people, and then you wonder, and then see, you got to understand this. And you have to wonder why it don't work out for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, why this person right here don't get to be a successful real estate agent? Because she wasn't supposed to be doing it in the first place. She just heard that they make $100,000 a year and went to go try it, and it never works out. You never sold no damn houses, and you wonder why you ain't sold no houses. You're not supposed to be doing that. But if your purpose was in real estate, you will be selling houses like this. Just like that. Because it's your purpose. Like, I was just watching was watching Instagram a few minutes ago, and I was, I admire people doing great shit. Like when I see people living in their purpose, it make me happy. It inspire me. But I was watching Sway Lee. I don't know if y'all know the music artist Sway Lee from Ray Sherman, the little young cat with the dreads, light skin. I was just watching him and Janine Aiko. They was performing the Sativa song on stage, and I was just looking at how they perform. Don't y'all know, man, it ain't only certain people can get on a stage and hold the whole performance of their whole album without feeling paranoid and scared. Y'all know how people like Kanye West and Drake and them get on these mega stages and it be thousands and hundreds of thousands of people around them. Man, everybody can't do that. It will freak people. It will freak people out. You have to understand, these like Drake and these people they living in their purposes. Kanye, they living in their purpose. You can't break them down. They living in their purpose. Like think about this. Like they on stage and they got big, bright spotlights constantly shining in their eyes, strobe lights all around them. You can't see who in the crowd. You just see camera lights everywhere. Just imagine how they feel and what they going through on stage doing that performance. You cannot be a normal person to do that shit. That has to be your purpose. Like Kendrick Lamar, I don't know if y'all remember the Super Bowl last year. Did you see how this dude went out and did the Super Bowl performance? He remembered every lyric. Thousands of people watching. You can't mess up. You can't be afraid. Cameras watching him every second. He looking into the damn camera, talking to the whole world, singing all these songs. One song after another song after another song after another song. And then not only that, he have to remember the whole formation of what he have to do when the camera pan this way. He have to do, and then go over there with this group of people and dance with them and remember that dance and remember to move over here and to remember to stop and remember to pause and remember every lyric without saying it and messing up and remember everything perfectly. No normal person can do that, bro. He talented to do that. He made to do that. I couldn't even do that shit. But I'm just using these famous people as examples. Like, these people do what they do and they defy the laws of human physics because that's what they made to do. You see what I'm saying? Jet Li was the fastest karate man. Ain't nobody as fast as Jet Li instincts, man. Cause that was his purpose. Well, he was Bruce Lee, my bad. He was made to do that. Cause and like I said, I think I said this already. Y'all know I talk a lot, but I like to teach. If you can't do it effortlessly, it's not your talent. It's not your bread and butter. It's not. If you can't do it naturally, it's not your talent. You can't do it naturally, stop trying. You wasting your time. It's never gonna happen for you. It's never gonna work out because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. If it don't just come to you just like seamlessly, it's not what you're supposed to be doing, man. I'm telling you, I know. I done tried a lot of different stuff in my life that I thought I was supposed to be doing, and it never worked out because I was doing the wrong thing. When I started doing this, everything changed for me. That's for me though, but I'm trying to help you understand what's for you. So after this video, if you want to find your purpose, what can I tell you? You got 2 or 3 options. If you want to find your purpose, talk to me. It's worth booking a session, talking to somebody to tell you something that's going to change your entire life. So if you want to talk to me, you will change your life because I probably will figure it out if you just talk to me for a while and let me hear who you are. I'll probably figure it out, or I'll punch you in the right direction. Okay? But if you can't do that or afford to do that, lay in your bed tonight or wherever you at, work, when you go on break or whatever the case may be, go to a park, get in a quiet place and just think about everything in your life that has happened. Think about how people treat you when you see them. Think about what you think about on a regular basis. If you meditate on who you are, I predict in probably 3-4, I give it 4 days. If you do it every day, every night, I predict in about 4 days you'll start to understand. And not only will you start to understand your purpose in life, the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it, will start to show you stuff so you can figure it out like magic. But if you don't do it, the universe ain't gonna show you nothing. You ain't gonna get no signs. But if you want to do it, if you want to figure out who you are or something, you gotta be serious. You gotta really be serious. You gotta really tap in. You gotta really know yourself. You gotta really dive into your soul, bro. And if you dive deep enough, you will understand everything. Your whole life will start making sense. Your whole life will start making sense. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I just wanted to give y'all this little message. Y'all know I'm just going on a little frenzy with these videos. I just want to help, man. Give this video a thumbs up, man, if it vibrated with you and helped you out a little bit. But this is how you find your purpose and find what you made to do, okay? Make sure you subscribe, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Hey, turn on the bell notification too down there beside the subscribe button, because I think YouTube's starting to cap and not showing notifications. So if you want to see the notifications for the next videos, make sure you turn on all notifications for Trinity Henderson, man. With that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.